Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Neha Sultana Narayanpet. This is a part 4 video of March 2023 UGC NET English Literature paper. So in this video, we will cover the remaining 20 questions of this question paper. So, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. And if you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. So let's begin with question number 81. So here, arrange the works in chronological sequence, and there are options are here. And the first one is The Theatre of Revolt by Robert Brustein, The Theatre of the Absurd, and the second one is The Theatre of the Absurd by Martin Eslin. C. The Playwright as Thinker of Eric Bentley. Modern American Drama by C.W.E. Bixby. And the last one is Modern Drama in the Theory and Practice by L.N. Stein. So here, choose the correct answer from the options given below. So the correct answer is fourth one. Question number 82. Choose the correct chronological sequence in which the following texts were published. A. Madness and Civilization. B. The Archaeology of Knowledge. C. The language of the self. The function of language in psychoanalysis. D. The birth of clinic. E. Culture and anarchy. So these are the options in which we have to take the correct one. So the correct one is second one. EACBD. Question number 83. Choose the correct chronological sequence in which the following theories appeared. And the options are structuralism, B. Psychoanalysis, C. Eco criticism, D. Orientalism, and E is new criticism. So the correct option is fourth one. And here, um, question number 84. Arrange the works in chronological sequence. Again, there are options are here. Matthew Arnold's Culture and Anarchy. B. Brownie's The Anatomy of Melancholy. C. Thomas Hobbes' Leviathan. And D. Walter Patter's Studies in the History of the Renaissance. And E. P.B. Shelley's Defense of Poesy. So choose the correct answer from the options given below. So this option number first is the correct answer. Question number 85. Arrange the works in chronological sequence. Structuralist poetics, course in general linguistics, the pursuit of science, the pleasure of the text, and the last one is E, the implied reader. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. So second is the correct option. Question number 86. Given below are two statements. Statement first: the book The Theatre of Revolt was written by Robert Brustein. And statement second: the book The Theatre of Revolt is written in the context of French Revolution. So here, in the light of the statements given below, choose the correct answer given below. So option number first, second, option number third, and option number four. So here, the correct answer is this one, third one. Question number 87. Given below are two statements. Statement first: uh, Cons- uh, Konstantin Stanislavski collaborated with Anton Chekhov to stage dramas on stage. And statement second, the book by Life in Art was written by Konstantin Stanislavski. In the light of the statement given above, choose the correct answer given below. So the correct answer is this one. Both statement first and statement second are true. Here, question number 88. Given below are two statements. Statement first, human bodies, like those of other living organisms, are only sexed from a particular narrow perspective. And statement second, most of the reproductions that we undertake in our lifetimes has nothing to do with sex. So, in the light of the above statements, choose the correct answer given below. There are four options are here, in which the correct one is first one, that is both a statement first and statement second are true. So here, question number 89. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion A and the other is labeled as reason R. Assertion is cooperative learning activities are those in which a student must work together in order to complete a task or solve a problem. And the reason is these techniques are used to identify a weak learner and to separate him or her from the rest of the member of the group for taking special care of him or her. So here, in the light of the above statements, choose the most appropriate answer from the options given below. So the correct answer is third. Third is the correct answer. Question number 90. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion A and the other is labeled as reason R. So assertion A, in the second language learning in the same classroom setting, some students progress rapidly through the initial stages of learning a new language while others struggle making very slow progress. And the reason is some learners never achieve native like command of a second language. In the light of the above statements, choose the most appropriate answer from the options given below. So the correct answer is second one. Both A and R are correct, and R is not the correct explanation of A. So next question. Sorry. So it's okay. Read the following poem and answer the question. Talking in bed, talking in bed ought to be easiest. Laying together there goes back so far, an emblem of two people being honest. Yet more and more time passes silently outside the winds, incomplete unrest builds and depresses clouds about the sky. And dark town heap up on the horizon. None of this cares for us. Nothing shows why at this unique distance from isolation it becomes still more difficult to find words at once true and kind, or not untrue and not unkind. Philip Larkin. So, on that poem, on the basis of that poem, so these are the questions are here. So let's start with question number 91. Okay. Question number 91. Which of the following statements is true? The poet says that talking in bed is very easy. The poet says that talking in bed is not very easy. The poet says that talking in bed should be easy, but it is not. And the last one is the poet says that talking in bed can never be easy. So the correct option is third one. The poet says that talking in bed should be easy, but it is not. Question number 92. The poet says that when two people are laying together, they look like two pure human beings, two hypocrites, two innocent fellows, and none of this. So the correct option is first one, two pure human beings. Question number 93. Okay, question number 93. The poet says that while laying in bed, he and his companion pass time by talking between themselves, by observing the trees outside the window, and third, silently, and fourth one, by playing cards. So the correct answer is third one, silently. The poet and his companion are in a hotel in the middle of a town. Second one, in a room of a hotel on the margin of the town. Third one, in the corridor of a hotel far away from the towns. And the fourth one is in a place away from the towns. So here, so here the correct option is fourth one, in a place away far from the towns. And okay, moving on. Question number 95. The poet says that while laying in bed, with one's companion, it is difficult to find words which are. So the first one is at once honest and caring, at once true and unkind. And here, third one, at once pure and impure, and the fourth one is at once honest and touching. So the correct option is first one, at once honest and caring. So next question. Read the following passage and answer the question that follows. So I'm gonna read this passage. Okay. Poetry, in its use of language, continually distorts and denies the structure of reality to exalt the structure of the self by means of rhyme, uh, asso- uh, assonance or alliteration. It couples together words which have no rational connection, that is, no nexus through the world of external reality. It breaks the world up into lines of arbitrary length, cutting across their logical construction. It breaks down their associations derived from the world of external reality by means of inversion and every variety of artificial stressing and counterpoint. Thus, the world of external reality recedes, and the world of instinct, the effective emotional linkage behind the words, becomes the world of reality. So, in the novel, too, the subjective elements are valued for themselves and tries to view, but in a different way. The novel blots out external reality by substituting a more or less consistent mock reality which has sufficient stuff to stand between the reader and reality. This means that in the novel, the emotional associations attach not to words but to the moving current of mock reality symbolized by the words. This is why rhythm, uh, 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 preciousness, and style are aligned to the novel. Why the novel translates so well? Why novels are not composed of words? They are composed of scenes, actions, stuff, people, just as plays are. So, by also according to this passage, there are few questions are here related to the passage. So we have to solve them. Question number 96. Here, in the above passage, Christopher Caldwell's statement, poetry in its use of language continually distorts and denies the structure of reality to exalt the structure of the self implies. So these are four options are here. The first one is the pragmatic function of poetry that reflects the social reality through a, expressive language. And the second one is the capacity of poetry to draw attention to itself as an aesthetic object or artifact. And the third one is poetry exalts the structure of the self by privileging the notion of the egoistical sublime. And the fourth one is the mimetic function of poetry that alludes to the world of external reality in simple, clear language. So here, the correct answer is second one. Question number 97. What does the word assonance mean? There are four options as you can see in the video. Repetition of identical or similar consonants. Second, repetition of identical or similar vowels. Third, repetition of identical or similar phrases. And the fourth one is repetition of identical or similar clauses. So here the correct answer is second one. That is repetition of identical or similar vowels. Question number 98. What does Caldwell imply by the statement the novel blots out external reality by substituting a more or less consistent mock reality which has sufficient stuff to stand between the reader and reality? And the options are: first one, the implication is that the reality of fiction has no existence independent of the words, and our emotional responses are directed by the words. The second one is the implication is that the reality of fiction is not dependent on the words, and our affective states are not triggered by the words. And the third one is the mock reality subverts the external reality to obtrusively that readers become conscious of the writer's strategy. And the fourth one is the novel is different from poetry in the sense that it is metonymic in its mode of linear progression, while poetry is metaphoric, relying on subject privileging. So the correct answer is for 98th question is this one. First one is the correct answer. And the question number 99. What do you understand by mock reality in context of the usage in the above passage? And the options are: the reality contrived into existence by novelists through strategic use of words. Second, the reality evoked through figurative devices. Third, the quasi reality affected through the use of poetic devices. And the fourth one is the reality which is approximate to the external reality. So the correct answer is first one. Finally, the question number 100. If rhythm, preciousness, and style are aligned to the novel, in which genre are they the distinctive features? Drama, poetry, prose, non-fiction. So the correct answer is poetry. So this is it for today's video. We have completed March 2023 English literature paper of UGC NET. And if this video found you helpful, informational, then please leave us subscribe. And if you have any queries regarding the video, then please let me know in the comment section. And in the next video we will make in the next video I'm gonna make on December UGC NET paper of English literature. And keep studying and keep learning from real literature and random videos by Neha Sultana.